Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you my top 5 tips on weight loss or fat loss depending on what your goals are. So when it comes to losing weight, the most important thing to remember is that you will lose weight no matter what diet approach that you take. Some people choose to do low to no carbs. The reason why that works for them is because they're in a caloric deficit. So the most important thing is that you are, eating less calories than you're putting out. So you could do like a keto diet where you eat mostly fats and a little bit of protein and no carbs. That could work for you. Some people choose to do things like Weight Watchers. That's the only reason that works is because it's a point system, so you can keep up with what you're eating. Another diet that's pretty popular these days is like an Atkins diet or a vegan diet. All these people, sometimes people think that you can lose a whole bunch of weight doing a vegan diet, and the reason that is because you are eating less calories than you are putting out, and that's the only way to lose weight. So the way I did my weight loss journey, the way I lost 65 pounds was by eating in a caloric deficit, but eating what I wanted to, if that makes any sense. So today I'm going to share with you my top 5 tips on how I lost weight and what's worked for me and how I've been able to keep off 65 pounds for like a year and a half or so. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so my first tip is to be aware of what you're eating. You need to be making sure that you're looking at the nutrition facts, the nutrition labels on the back of what you're eating. Everything has one of these labels here. There's the calories, fats, carbs, protein. If you want to get into like tracking your macros and making sure you're hitting a certain number of protein and a certain number of fat and a certain number of carbs, those are important, your macronutrients. But if you're just mostly focusing on, I just want to lose a little bit of fat or, lose some weight, you really just need to pay attention to the calorie goal. If you're trying to like make muscle gains and stuff like that, that's when you would go to the macronutrients. But the most important thing is the calories. So the way that I track my calories is on MyFitnessPal, which is an app that you can download on your phone or on your computer. And if you go into that app, you can like tell them your height, your age, your weight, what your goals are. I don't suggest, they give you like options of, I want to lose half a pound a week, I want to lose a whole pound a week, I want to lose 2 pounds a week. Do not click that 2 pound a week mark. I know you're going to want to, but the way they'll do it is it'll tell you an amount of calories that is just not healthy for you. Most Americans are supposed to eat around a 2,000 calorie a day diet, and that's like a healthy amount of calories per day. So if you're thinking of a caloric deficit, you probably want to start somewhere between 1,700, 1,800 calories. That's 200 calories below what the average maintenance calories for a normal person is. I wouldn't suggest starting much lower than that, maybe 1,500 at the lowest. I would not start any lower than that. And the reason why is if you get to a point where, okay, I've been eating 1,800 calories a day and now I'm not losing any more weight, I'm at a plateau, you could drop it by 50 calories or you can drop it by 100 calories and you still are able to eat plenty of food and you're not starving yourself. A lot of people think that when you're on a diet you're going to starve yourself, and that's just not the case. You do not have to starve yourself in order to lose weight, I promise you. So just being very aware of what you're eating is important. I track almost all my calories. The only thing that I don't track is like sometimes I'll use hot sauce or ketchup or something like that. If it's like barbecue sauce or I'm using a whole lot of it, like I go to Chick-fil-A and get nuggets and I get like a honey mustard, that's when I'll like go ahead and put that in. Also, the really cool thing about that app is that you can like scan the barcode of what you have. So you could scan this little barcode here and it'll pop up most of the time. And if you can't find it on that app, you could do like a quick amount and just enter the amount of calories that you had. So it's a really great app. It's a really great tool. If you don't want to go through the technology route, you could just get a piece of paper and a pen and write down how many calories you've had a day. Say you set a goal for yourself of 1,800 calories a day. Just add that up as you go along your day and it'll work for you. You just have to be aware of what you're eating. Okay, so tip number 2 is eat the things that you like. Right? So if you are like a carnivore and you love eating meat, and you like dairy, like you like cheese, right? Like you love cheese. You like nachos. You like milkshakes. You like ice cream. Why would you try to go vegan to lose weight? How long is that really gonna last? It's not gonna last. So do not try to do a fad diet that you aren't able to maintain. Do not try to cut completely everything out of your diet that you like, because if you do that, you're not going to be able to stick to it. I have a few examples of things that you could try that will give you that satisfaction that you're looking for, but are more calorie friendly. So, got my handy dandy boxes back here. Okay, let's start with breakfast. I have two things for breakfast because I love breakfast. So, say you really like oatmeal, but you like to do like the really sugary kind that's like Quakers. It's like 190 calories or something like that. This brand is really great. This is the Better Oats 100 calorie brand. For one packet of this is 100 calories, and it's really good. I love this stuff, and I usually eat 2 packs of this. So that's 200 calories. That's twice the amount of oatmeal that you would get in a normal pack, and it tastes great. I put a little bit of peanut butter in mine. You know, I use whipped peanut butter, by the way. I find that I can get as much satisfaction as I need from peanut butter with the whipped kind, and it's less calories. So just look at your labels. Try to find options that are lower in calories, but still taste good. If you like pancakes, girl, do I like pancakes, girl? Yes, I love pancakes. This is Kodiak Power Cakes in dark chocolate. Oh my god, it's so good. It literally tastes like you're eating a brownie. I'm not kidding. And this has 190 calories per serving and 14 grams of protein. So that's a really great breakfast for you. If you don't want to eat egg whites every day, freaking try this. This is freaking good. Try it. I promise you won't regret trying this because it's amazing. Even if you're not on a diet, that's the way to go. Say you're not a sweet tooth person. Say you're a salty tooth person. Bam! 100 calorie popcorn. How you doing? What's up? It's good. Put a little bit of that I can't believe it's not butter spray on it. 0 calories. A little bit of salt. And it is just lit. Okay? This is so good. This is so much better than if you go to the movie theater and you get a whole bag of that buttery popcorn that's going to make you gain 10 pounds. So try things like that. If you have a really big sweet tooth like me, like everything that I have to show you is kind of like sweet tooth things. Protein powder. This makes me so happy because it tastes like a chocolate peanut butter cup. And I add this with my cashew milk. Also cashew milk, 25 calories for a whole cup versus like 2% milk is way more, like 90 calories for that amount. So love me some protein powder. You can make milkshakes, put a little ice in there, girl. It's so good. And if you are an ice cream fan, there's Halo Top, Low Cal. There's those Skinny Cow ice cream bars. They're like 100 calories a piece. So you can find things that you like to eat that fit within your calories. You just have to pay attention and just look for things that are better options. And I promise you that they are out there. Okay, next. Water. I'm the worst person when it comes to this. Like, all my friends, all my family, everyone knows I love Diet Mountain Dew. I love Diet Mountain Dew, okay? And I don't like plain water most of the time. So what I'll do is drink some Propel, okay? It's water. It's just flavored. If you don't want to buy these little individual things, buy little packets. Put that in there. It is important to drink a lot of water. And I'm one that I don't really like water. Like, it's boring and lame. But I promise you, if you're drinking enough water, girl, them toxins be flowing out of you, and it'll make a world of difference. It really does. And it's good for your body anyway, but with weight loss, it'll really make a difference. Say you're drinking like 1 can of Pepsi. I have a can of Pepsi. This is Matt's, not mine. 150 calories for this little big can. You can drink all this water for 0 calories, okay? This is bad. Do not drink this. Water. Water is super important. I have to remind myself of that every single day to drink more water. I'm not a big fan, but I do try very hard to do better with my water. So make sure you're incorporating plenty of water into your diet. Alright, now the fun stuff. Now I get to stop talking about eating less and we can talk about exercise. Okay, It's really important to include some kind of exercise into your diet. You can lose weight just with what you're eating. I would say 80% of fat loss comes from diet. Levi wants to say hi. Say hi. He says that he drinks a lot of water, so you should drink a lot of water too. He also likes to go for walks. So if you have a cute little fuzzy thing like this that needs attention and love, take him for a walk. You love it. Play with the toy outside. Just do something to get out the house. Get some movement going. If you find a type of exercise that you actually enjoy doing, you will do it. And I find that that's something that most people have a hard time with. They're like, I want to go to the gym, but I go for about a week and then I lose interest in what I'm doing. Get off the freaking Stairmaster. Get off of the treadmill. Go out there and play with some weights. That's a lot more fun. If you don't like playing with weights, go play basketball. If you don't like basketball, try tennis. If you don't like tennis, go walk your dog. Go for a jog. If you don't like any of that, try karate. If you don't like that, try yoga. If you don't like yoga, go on a hike. If you don't like hiking, just do something. Do anything that gets you out the house and helps you burn some calories. And it's really important to burn your calories. So if you are dedicating yourself to go to the gym and try to lose some fat, doing your cardio is very important. It will help a lot with the fat loss process. I would say if you're in the beginning stages, 30 minutes of cardio is plenty. You want to make sure that your heart rate's up. You want to make sure you're getting a good sweat, that you're really putting in some effort. Don't just be walking along at 2.5 miles an hour on the treadmill and think you're going to lose weight. That's not how it works. I mean, if you've literally been laying on the sofa for 5 years and then you get up and walk like 2.5 miles an hour for 30 minutes, I mean, you might lose something. But you got to put a little effort in, y'all. Put a little effort in. Make them gains. Make them gains. If you find something that you really like doing, it makes going to the gym so much fun. Like, I found weightlifting and I do enjoy cardio, so doing both has just been awesome for me, and I love it. And going to the gym is the easy part. The food, oh, this is the hard part. I love food. I love ice cream. That's why I be eating some Halo Top, y'all. We be eating some Halo Top. What's up? And my last piece of advice is to plan ahead. Meal prepping is a really great option if you have the luxury of doing that. If you have a day of the week where you can prepare all of your meals and put them in their own separate container so they'll be ready to eat when you're ready, that's a really great option. I personally do not have the time for that. I do not meal prep every single thing that I'm going to eat because I'm a living human that has stuff to do and I don't have time to like cook a week's worth of food in one day, and I don't have the luxury of having a refrigerator in my car, so, or a microwave for that matter. So I don't do that, but I do go on MyFitnessPal or Google and put in what I'm planning to eat from, like, say I'm going to Chick-fil-A today. Put in what I'm planning to eat today, see how many calories that is, and then add that to my day. And on MyFitnessPal, you can actually search foods that are at restaurants and things like that. So it's important to just go ahead and think about what you're going to eat. Don't just play it by ear and then you get caught up in the moment. You're at McDonald's and you're like, okay, well, I guess I'll just get a double cheeseburger. How about we just do a little research, think about what we're going to have beforehand, and then make our decisions. That way we can keep on track. So, in overview, my top 5 tips. 1, want to make sure that you're keeping track of what you're eating. Either track it on MyFitnessPal, keep a little notebook, and write down how many calories you're having, stuff like that. Make sure you're eating things that you actually enjoy eating. Just because you can't have Dunkin' Donuts every day doesn't mean you can't have a breakfast that you're actually going to enjoy. 3, make sure you are drinking your water. 4, make sure you're getting plenty of exercise, especially if you want to lose some fat. Cardio is a great option. And 5, make sure that you're planning ahead. If that means meal prepping, if that just means figuring out how many calories are in what you're about to have at a restaurant that you're going to, just think ahead. So I hope these help you. I hope that some of it made sense. And if you have any questions, please ask me. I'm more than willing to help you with anything that you need help with. And if you need more fun food ideas like this 100-calorie popcorn or Halo Top ice cream or anything like that, just let me know and I can share those with you. So if you like the video, please like it and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.